Hi Cancer, thank you so much for tuning into Root Word of Beads Tarot. This is Seven Got Lou back with another video for the collective of Cancer. Alright, so thank you guys so much for all the likes, comments, and subscribes. Okay, if this video resonates with you guys, please click the subscribe button or the like button, okay, and show the page some love. Alright, you can also go to rootwordofbeads.com, you guys, and order all of your magical protection needs there. You can also go to threads.net/rootwordofbeads to look at all of our collective written messages, okay? We write on threads.net. It will be in the description box below, as well as our website. So we're just going to jump right in for the Cancer collective sign. Okay, Cancer, I'm just going to give you a few channel messages. I'm not sure if it will be in relation to the read that we're going to do with the Oracle. Okay, so we're just going to give you some channel messages and then we're going to go on with the read and see what spirit needs you to know right now. Okay, Cancer, so I'm getting go to the other side of the room and you'll see what they're trying to tell you. Okay, I'm getting, if you go to the middle of the floor, there's a little person in the middle of the floor. You can't miss it. Okay. I'm getting people will start acting crazy or weird. Okay. I'm getting they will never see the light of day if they continue doing what they're doing. Okay. I'm getting there is a secret in every message, or there is a clue in every message. Okay, everyone knows there are children in the middle of the floor, the concession stand floor. Under the concession stand there are children, and I'm hearing they don't know what you're trying to say, but they will once you say children. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're some sort of detective here. Let me see if there are any other channel messages. You can tell that they don't know what they're doing by the way that they're acting. Okay, you can tell by the way that they're acting that there's something going on. Okay, anything else, Spirit? They don't know what you're doing. Just say that you're the leader of the group. Just say that you're a part of the group that they're in. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, guys. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Okay, maybe you guys are detectives. Maybe you guys are a part of some sort of group or something like that. I'm not sure, but somebody that was tea for somebody. Okay, so let's get into it. What does Spirit need you to know right now, Cancer? What does Spirit need you to know right now? It just feels so quiet. I don't know why it feels so quiet. It's just like a calm, right? After some sort of storm is what I'm feeling for you, Cancer. Like, it's just as if you're just in your thoughts right now, okay? Let's see, Spirit, what would you like our Cancer collective to know? What does our Cancer collective need to know right now? What does our Cancer collective need to know right now? What does our Cancer collective need to know right now? What does our Cancer collective need to know right now? What does our Cancer... All right, so we got stagnant, okay, frozen, dead end, frozen. Then we have alive, okay. Then we have move in silence, okay. So let's see. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. All right. So let's just clarify. What is this? What is stagnant here? Dead, frozen energy. Okay. What is stagnant, stuck, dead, frozen, stagnant for Cancer collective? Ooh. Let's see. A lot came out, guys. These are new cards. All right. What is stagnant, stuck, dead, frozen? Okay, so something has ended here. Okay, and there's some sort of silence here. That's literally what I just said. Let's see, what's stagnant, stuck, frozen? Okay, something has ended for some sort of masculine figure. Could be at Aries, doesn't have to be, okay? They're very, very silent right now. They're moving on in regret, okay? There are actually two individuals here. They're like partners in crime, right? One person could have, passed away, guys. I hate to say that, okay? And somebody's like in some sort of deep sorrow here, and somebody's in some sort of regret, but they're silent about this. They're silent about the passing away of somebody. What is death here, or somebody ending something? What is death? All right, so there's this woman here who has some sort of money, and somebody's in some sort of poverty. What is this Five of Pentacles? What is this Five of Pentacles? What is this Five of Pentacles? All right, so something ended, okay, in someone not having any money here. What is this Queen of Pentacles? What is this Queen of Pentacles? So somebody's celebrating, okay? Somebody moved out of a home here. What is this Queen of Pentacles? Okay. Yeah, they were going slow with this person. Now they're different. Okay, so somebody has some sort of plans for some woman here who has some sort of money here. Okay, it seems like they celebrated too soon here because the Three of Cups landed on the Five of Cups here. Okay, so they went from the Five of Cups to the Three of Cups. So somebody's in regret here. So somebody may have moved out of a home or sold some sort of home, and they are celebrating here. Okay, seems like somebody celebrated too soon. Okay, they were determined to get some sort of money from some sort of woman figure, this Queen of Pentacles here. They were determined to move slowly to finesse this person or take funds from this person. Okay, but it ended in someone else being in poverty, ending in these two men actually being in poverty here. Okay, let's see. What is this Four of Wands in reverse? What is this Four of Wands? Somebody's worried because they may have to move out of a home. Yeah, somebody's worried. Okay, someone came out of a home and they're still alive here. Somebody's worried because somebody's still alive. Somebody's strong. Okay, so they had some sort of plan to take this woman's money here. Okay, and alive doesn't necessarily have to be the physical, physically alive. It can be metaphoric, right? Somebody came out of a home and somebody's worried here. What is this Three of Cups? Yeah, so this group here, did some sort of magic, and somebody's still well. Somebody's still well, right? Somebody's still alive here. Okay, and they know this because this woman came out of this home here. Okay, and they are determined to try to take this woman's money or this person's money, guys. Take it how it resonates. Okay, there's no gender in tarot. Okay, but that ended. They wanted to gain some sort of money, but it actually ended in them being poverty. They didn't get to plot and plan on this woman as they wanted to. Okay, these two men could be two fire signs, or it could be a boss figure. Okay, could be a boss figure with another person who may just be a little bit younger than them. But I'm getting two masculine energies trying to rob a female. Okay, now that ended. That plan ended. Let's get some more for the death. What is death here? Yeah, what is death? Yeah, so somebody... Yeah, somebody slowed down here. So somebody was rushing into someone with force here, but then they became this Knight of Wands. They kind of got slower. Okay, what is this Page of Cups in reverse? Yeah, what is this Page of Cups in reverse? So it seems like somebody is not apologizing. Somebody's not a nice person. So they thought that they were going to like finesse this woman, but they end up not being this Page of Cups. They weren't a nice person. They actually ended up, destroying whatever plan that they had, or destroying this group. Okay. And whatever they did, okay, whatever action they took actually destroyed this group. So this person was stronger than they thought, that they were trying to take money from or have some sort of plan to use somebody and take some sort of money from. And at first this person was rushing into that person, but now this person isn't, right? Because they're not this younger energy, or this innocent energy as they thought that they were. They thought it was going to be easy to finesse this woman, okay, but it was not that easy. Okay, this is like a friend group, okay, who was trying to do this, and it could have resulted in someone passing away, okay, or this is just indicating that there was an ending for this plan, okay, and somebody ghosted this plan, or this can have been a death here with someone trying to plan to do something to this woman, okay, and there's some sort of regret and sorrow. What is this Five of Cups here? What is this Five of Cups? What is this Five of Cups, Spirit? What is this Five of Cups? Yeah, so somebody is feeling imbalance, regret, and remorse here silently. Okay. Yeah, because they don't have anything to give here. They don't have anything to give. Okay. And they're moving forward. Okay. And someone may not be pregnant here. Okay, they may have tried to get this woman pregnant or try to have some sort of plan to take some sort of money. Pregnancy could have been one of their plans. And again, they had to move forward here. What is the Emperor in reverse? What is this Emperor in reverse? Yeah, so this Emperor was like rushing in, okay, and they were heartbroken here because this person wasn't easy to manipulate. Okay, they tried to like flirt with this person, okay, possibly to have a child by this person. Who did I get this in? I got this in Virgo, so you could be dealing with a Virgo Cancer. You don't necessarily have to be. What is this King of Wands here? What is this King of Wands? What is this King of Wands? All right, so somebody was rushing in to tell somebody some sort of truth, okay? And they didn't know if they were going to be defeated or not. What's this King of Wands here? Yeah, what's this King of Wands? Yeah, so somebody was coming in to try to speak their truth to somebody, but it was really about money, right? They were trying to stop their money from decreasing, okay? So somebody had some sort of plan for their money to be decreased. Either it was with this group or this person, went from... somebody was trying to be a father here and try to trap somebody with a child here, okay? But they lost a lot of money, okay, or they didn't get this money, okay, and whomever this woman with the money actually betrayed them, or they're very, very guarded, which caused this person to not get their money, okay, and somebody avoided some sort of tower here, okay. What is alive? What is alive? Yeah, there's some sort of relationship. It got somebody's attention. What is alive? Yeah, some sort of a relationship. Somebody's trying to put themselves back together here. What is this? What is alive? Yeah, somebody may be having car issues at this time. Yeah, somebody's fighting here. Okay. What is this Two of Cups? All right. So somebody tried to get somebody's attention to say that they want some sort of relationship. This person alive is indicating that this person was out of someone's life for a very long period of time, but they show back up, right? So it's kind of like a fake death, right? Not an actual death here, but, just indicating that somebody was silent for a long time. Like you didn't hear from someone, Cancer, or flip switch the roles. Okay, somebody didn't hear from you, right? And now they're trying to like come back and get your attention with a relationship here, but it's really because their money is messed up and they're defeated. Okay, and they're really trying to pull themselves together here. There may be some sort of car that they're fighting over. What is this Chariot in reverse? Okay, so somebody's stuck here, okay? Somebody's stuck here, okay? Somebody wasn't able to move forward with this plan, trying to get some sort of relationship, to be with somebody for some sort of finances. They're stuck. They're not able to do that. What is this Four of Wands? Yeah, somebody feels like they lost everything here. Somebody may have moved out of a home. Okay, this person feels like they lost everything in some sort of home, in some sort of family dynamic. What is this? Yeah, they feel like they threw everything away because somebody was fighting. Okay, let's see. What's this Five of Wands here? Somebody got cut off and there's no future. So there was some sort of fight that escalated. What's this Five of Wands here? Yeah, and now somebody is afraid they don't have anywhere to stay or anywhere to live. Okay. Or they're tired of fighting here. Okay. So it seems as though somebody threw out a relationship and they thought that they could come back after a long period of time. But that didn't work. But the reason why they want to come back is because their life was better with the person that they were with. They had more money. It was easier. Okay. And they regret fighting with this person and leaving, because fighting with that person and leaving, they feel like, oh man, I should have stayed, like I said, because their finances. So either this may have been a group that may have tried to rob somebody, or maybe they were talking with a friend, like, how do you think I should get back in? Planning to get back in with an ex who has a lot of money here. They weren't successful with doing it, with, planning with their friends, like, hey, how can I get back with them? Okay, they were not successful. Okay. And so they charged in. They thought it was going to be easy. They thought they were going to maybe flirt and things like that. But the relationship ended. This person is super, super cold, right? So yeah, it's stuck. They didn't come back after a long time. Now they're alive and well, and they have so much to talk about now. But they're unsuccessful. So they just wish that they never, Cancer, they just wish that they never fought with you to begin a disconnect in this relationship, because you're one of their best options. Okay. What is moves in silence? Ooh, sorry guys. What is moves in silence? Yeah. So somebody is silently not having any sexual relations here as well. This could be another water sign. Okay. Doesn't have to be. Okay, somebody is stuck. Somebody is worried because they didn't come back for a long period of time, that they're not going to be able to move this relationship along, that it's going to be stagnant, that it's going to be stuck. Okay, somebody is not having any sexual relations here. What's this Ace of Wands in reverse? What's this Ace of Wands in reverse? Yeah, somebody's actually not. If you're wondering, like, if this person that's trying to come back to you is having like all these sexual relations, they're not. This person, yeah, somebody didn't have a child with someone. This Queen of Wands actually came upright. Okay, so somebody can't use some sort of plan to trap somebody with a baby, or trap somebody with, having some sort of sex here to get back in good with them. They're not able to do that. Okay. And yeah, somebody moved on from the past, and they haven't came to this person in a long time. Now they're seeing them and they're like, what, like, we're different people now. Like, what do you want? Or, this is awkward. We haven't spoke to each other in freaking years, and now you're trying to come back and, say all this and do all this. And it's like, you've been gone for so long, and it just seems funny, right? It seems funny. Like, why are you gone for that long and then show back up? It's obvious that you want something, right? So that's what's going on, Cancer. Your ex is basically like, damn, I should have never argued with this person. We should have never did. I made a mistake. That is what your ex is saying, Cancer. And if you don't have an ex, and maybe that isn't for you, or maybe it's your sneaky link that wants to be more than friends now, because they realize, like, you have the best lifestyle out of all of the people that they have been with. All right, let's see, what else does our Cancer collective need to know right now? What else does our Cancer collective need to know right now? What else does our Cancer collective need to know right now, Spirit? What else does our Cancer, let's see. So somebody is hustling, okay? Somebody is a wolf in sheep's clothing, and somebody may have some sort of car issues, okay? We kind of picked that up in the last read. Somebody was stuck, okay? Or something may have happened in somebody's car. Let's see, what's hustling here? What's hustling? Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune isn't in someone's favor. So somebody's having to work extra hard. They're having to work harder than they usually have to work here. They're going through some sort of bad karma. Okay, they have a lot of responsibilities. What is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Yeah, there's a lot of options. Okay, somebody doesn't have any good options. Somebody doesn't have any good options here. Okay, they don't have any good luck on options. What I just say, Cancer, you were this best person's option, or switch the roles. This person was your best option. Okay, what is the Seven of Cups? What is the Seven of Cups? Yeah, somebody is karmic. So these karmics that they may be dealing with here, okay, somebody's trapped in their head, like, dang, the grass is greener on the other side. These karmics may not have vehicles. They may not have cars, right? And they're going through bad luck here. Or this person is going through bad luck here, okay? And they need or they need somebody who's a hustler, right? Who's getting money because they're going through bad luck and they're trapped because they're karmic, right? So they may have done some sort of karmic shit in the past and it's catching up to them. Now they're trapped, which is why it landed on Carla. Something may have happened to this person's car from some sort of karma in the past, right? And they are looking for a partner with money who can add on to what they're doing and not subtract because they don't have much, okay? Is what's going on, all right? What is this 10 of Wands? 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 So it's weighing heavy on this person about this relationship that you guys have had, Cancer, okay? They're trying to hold on here because they're having some sort of car issues or car problems, okay? Or somebody needs a ride here is what I'm getting. What's this Hangman in reverse? Yeah, they have a lot of responsibilities. Yeah, there's no commitment here. Since there's no commitment, somebody doesn't want to be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't have any money. Okay, people are trying to like get rides here, or something happened to this person's car and they no longer have this relationship here to have the money to pay for their car. Okay, what's wolves in sheep's clothing? Yeah, so this is wolf in sheep's clothing. Somebody is fighting here. Yeah, so basically this person's going to try to fight with you or fight to get back in, right? But again, we said it's because of finances, because you're hustling or you have this money and they would like to be a part of it here, okay? I do feel the love in this read, Cancer. I'm not going to say that I don't, okay? And I don't want to tell you to go back to someone who's not healthy for you. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying this person does want a partner with money and they want love. Okay, they feel like two bags are better than one. That's how they feel. They feel like they don't want a partner to rob. I'm not getting robbing energy. I want this partner in this tax bracket. So on my end, my finance can be good. So it's like it's kind of like a bittersweet. Some people will agree to that depending on what you guys like and what you're accustomed to. Other may see that as using. Okay. But only thing I'm saying is I don't see it just as money. I see it as, sorry guys, I'm just getting over a cold. I see it as both. I see it as this person is only wanting a certain percentage so they can get help, and then that's the only relation. Then they will love, but not if your tax bracket is under a certain percentage, because they don't have the necessary means for it. Their car is messed up, So what is this 5 of Wands here? What is this 5 of Wands? Somebody's trying to avoid a tower moment. They're going crazy. So let's see. What's this 5 of Wands? Did you guys just start arguing? Okay, somebody's going crazy. Somebody is trapped in their mind here. Okay, because this relationship is blocked. So this person is like fighting and arguing with you. Yeah, look, you right here, Cancer. This can definitely be you. We're going to say that this is you because you're the protagonist, right, in your own reading, right? So you right here, somebody's not having some sort of relationship with this Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to hold on to this Queen of Pentacles because of some sort of car issue. They're fighting their way to get back in, okay? This is weighing heavy on them because this relationship was blocked here, okay? They're trapped in their mind. They're going crazy, because they don't want to fight with you. They just want you to say yes, because they miss the old days. They miss being with you again, but you're actually saying no, and you're keeping your money to yourself, or you're just not interested in your past, right? Let's see. What is Carless? What is Carless? Yeah. So somebody is walking here. Somebody doesn't know. Yeah. Somebody's trying to come back here. I do see somebody walking as well. So they may most certainly have car issues. Okay. Somebody doesn't know if somebody is still the same person. So Cancer, you may not know if this person is the same person here. You may see them walking and you may think like, they're just getting a karma. That's why they're coming back. Okay. After it ended, you did see their life go downhill. Okay. You feel like this person wants a new beginning, but really they're trying to betray you. That's what's underneath this new beginning. That is how you feel. Okay. You don't know if you should be happy about this person coming back, or you don't know if you should be sad, right? It landed on wolf in sheep's clothing here. So you don't know if this is really a wolf in sheep's clothing, or if this is a betrayal underneath this new beginning here. Okay. Yeah, you felt like in the past you were overgiving, or this person thinks that you're overgiving. Okay. This may be a water sign or a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. All right. Or this person actually also thinks that you may be giving to someone else. So why is what I'm getting, guys. So why can't you give them to them too, give them a second chance and give to them too. Like, what the fuck? But that's how they're thinking. They're like, I see you with your new person, they're no better than me, is what I'm getting with this Queen of Cups. In reverse here, next to this Wheel of Fortune in reverse with this King of Wands. Okay, it was definitely giving, hey, I see you with your new man over there. You don't want me, but or a new woman over there, but it would be no difference from you being with them and you being with me. So what's up? Like, let's get back together. That's how this person is feeling. They're trying to call your bluff, like, okay, well, you're over there, but I do see, Cancer, that you're either single right now, okay, and you actually walked away from that person. So it's like, why would you go back to what you've already experienced? When you date somebody, it's an experience. So you're leaving that experience. You don't want it anymore. So that person has no right to say, hey, you dated this person when I was gone, and that was no different than, no. That's what this person is saying, okay? This person's just trying to get in good because they really do need you right now. They feel like you are their best option, Cancer. I mean, just keep saying that shit, okay? Or Cancer, this is you. You maybe try to get back with somebody and you feel like this is their best option if you're a cross watcher, okay? And you know damn well that, I'm talking about you and I'm not talking about Cancer, then I am talking about you and I'm not talking about, okay, flip the roles, guys. What else does our Cancer collective need to know right now? What else does our Cancer collective need to know right now? What else does our Cancer obsessed lover, okay? What else does our Cancer collective need to know right now? Obsessed lover, travel, fraud. Okay, let's get the fuck into it. The last spreads are always the juicy ones. All right, what is obsessed lover, Spirit? What is that? What is obsessed lover? What is that, Spirit? What is obsessed lover? Okay, so somebody's trying to stay strong here. Somebody doesn't have much to give. Excuse me. What is obsessed lover? Yeah, somebody cannot have sexual relations with you. They thought like, oh, maybe if I do this, and it explode. Like, somebody cannot have a sexual relations with you. I feel like somebody wanted to have some sort of sexual relations with you, get you pregnant secretly on purpose, and then move away. So you can call them like, oh, I think I'm pregnant or something like that. Okay, so somebody thought that they were going to come in strong, not have anything to offer here, and then have some sort of sexual relationships with you so they can travel, while they know that they, did whatever in you and to have a child, right? And then they were going to leave, right? And act like they don't fucking know. I'm also getting that what has happened, that's what they thought. That was their plan. But what actually happened was they were all strong. Remember, we said they came in strong and then they got weak because they know they don't have anything to give, but they weren't able to have sexual relations with you. They weren't able to do that with you. Okay. Let's see. What is this strength here? Oops. What is this strength here? What is this strength? Ooh. What is this strength? Okay, so yeah, somebody doesn't have any money. Somebody's not looking at their actions because they didn't have any money. So they left you the first time. They're trying to stay strong. They weren't looking. They were just in regret. They feel like the grass isn't greener on the other line. Okay, they don't have much to give. What is this Ace of Wands in reverse? Yeah, see, somebody wanted a child here with this, with the Fool. Okay, the secret has came out. Okay, so somebody wanted some sort of child here. Okay, they may have revealed this with you or said this to you, like, I want a child or something like that, right? Something is going on, some sort of fraudulent activities going on to where they may have to move out of a home or something like that, or somebody's acting like they moved out of a home, or they did something that caused them to try to move out of a home here. We're going to verify that really quickly here. But the secret came out about somebody wanting a child by you. What's this Moon in reverse for Cancer? That's what they wish to do, okay? Because they lost everything, okay? And they're going crazy because they may have to evacuate or move out of a home here. Or there was some sort of fraudulent activity. We're going to get on that, but this person feels like they lost everything, which was you, and you were like one of their best options, literally, with these options and this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you're one of their best options. That's what they're revealing. And then they're like, I want a child and stuff like that. Or, yeah, I want a child. This person wants a child by you, but they don't have much to give. What is this Page of Pentacles? Yeah, somebody doesn't have much to give. Look, they're the Five of Pentacles in reverse. They're trying to come out of this poverty state, clarifying this Page of Pentacles. They only have one small, little baby pentacle next to your big pentacle. Okay, they're trying to come out of this poverty here. Okay, and they may do some sort of fraudulent activity to do that. Okay, let's see. What is travel? What is travel? Yeah, somebody's breaking down. Okay, because there's some sort of travel here, some sort of let's see, what is this? Eight of Wands. Somebody couldn't trap somebody. You may have moved, Cancer. That's what I'm saying. Somebody left out of a home here and somebody's going crazy. So somebody may have left out of a home or traveled to a different state here. Okay, and somebody's going crazy. What is this Eight of Wands? Yeah, somebody's not in their head. They're like, you're not thinking about me. Yeah, somebody's going crazy. Somebody's not thinking about having a family or anything like that. Like they just up and left or up and moved to a different state, right? So this person didn't see you for like a long time. Then they're trying to come back and, say, oh my God, you're the best thing ever. I should have never, left or anything like that. And then they realize, that you're moving to California or something like that, right? You're moving to Texas or something like that, Georgia, wherever. You're moving to the other side of town and they are like, oh my God, like I can't access you how I want to, right? Because you're not worried about some sort of relationship. I was going to say marriage. You're not worried about some sort of maybe it's a marriage, you guys. Maybe they're trying to get back right with you, okay? Yeah. What is this Tower here? Yeah, and you're very, very guarded here. Yeah, look, you are moving from this person and they just cannot believe it. Okay. Let's see, what is this fraud here? So somebody is like this obsessed ex or whatever is trying to get back in good with you. Okay, but you're about to move or you have moved and they're just going to be like, oh my gosh, this person doesn't want a relationship or marriage. I shouldn't have caused some sort of fight with them in the past. I shouldn't have did that. I regret that because this person is my best option. Okay. Yeah. And they want you again. They were trying to have a child by you, but you're not having any sort of sexual relations. But then they were going to leave and act like, oh my God, I didn't know that you're pregnant. Let's just, stay together then. It's like, what the fuck? And get married like next week. Okay. What is fraud here? What is fraud? The truth is that there's some sort of fraud here. Okay. In the past, somebody did some sort of fraud in the past. Okay. To you. Perhaps, or somebody is planning on doing some sort of fraud in the past, okay, with you, or that this person does fraud shit in the past. What is this Five of Swords? Excuse me, this King of Swords. Woo. What is this King of Swords? So, there's some sort of new beginning. That's the truth. Okay. Yeah, somebody is fake here. The truth is that somebody wants, what's this Fool? What's this Fool? Yeah, the truth is that somebody wants some sort of child so they can commit some sort of fraud on you. That's the truth. They want some sort of child so they can commit some sort of fraud. Now, guys, it doesn't always have to be like legitimate fraud, like taking more than 300 out of somebody's bank account, okay? No. This could be, just something like finessing someone, asking for money every week or once a month, 500, something like that. The truth is that this person wanted some sort of child so they can keep you stuck, but they could not trap you. Okay, they couldn't trap you, so they wanted to do some sort of fraud. That's the truth, okay? So you moved on, Cancer, in the nick of time. You're moving, okay? You're moving far away from this person, doesn't know where you are, because the truth is that they were just wanting to commit some sort of fraud. What is the Six of Cups? Yeah, this masculine here that keeps coming out. It could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be, okay? Some sort of fraud. The truth is that this person just wants to be with you so they can commit some sort of fraud here. And they're breaking down about this, okay? Because they may have done this in the past, okay? They're breaking down. They may have done this in the past. What is the Six of Cups? Yeah, somebody is karmic. This person is karmic here. Okay, and you moved out of a home, away from this person. Okay, and the secret came out. You may have told this person like, no, I'm moving. What's this, the moon? Or they're expressing their feelings to you. Okay, yeah, you're not pregnant here. Okay, there's no relationship. The Empress in reverse, not pregnant in a relationship, okay? So basically, this person, the truth is that this person wants to use you to do some sort of fraud here, or they need you because they did some sort of fraud here, okay? And you're moving on from the past. You moved out of a home as well, okay? They're breaking down. They're going crazy, okay? Because they're really, really karmic. And the truth is that they wanted to try to trap you with a child or something like that because they did some sort of fraud in the past and they need you for some sort of money. Now, this can be a different person, okay? Take it how it resonates, guys. But I'm getting somebody wants to get back in, okay? Because the first person, they wanted to come back in and get with you because, you know, you're better than their options. This person, it could be the same person, guys. They're doing some sort of fraud now. They want to commit fraud, or they done some sort of fraud in the past that you don't know about, okay? What is this Queen of Swords? Yeah, and you're really, really cold to this person. Yeah, that's why you guys are fighting here. You're fighting because you don't want your finance to be messed up by this person, okay? And you're probably fighting. You may have fought with another person over this woman. Look, that's why I said two people, because the other person, you know, they weren't really doing all that. But this person is. So this may be two different energies, okay? So you may think somebody is fake, okay? And trying to commit fraud. What's some more for fraud? What's some more for fraud? Yeah, so you're not taking any action on this situation, okay? You're trying to play it really, really safe because you know, and you're trying to move on and regret because you know that this person may have some sort of fraud history here, okay? Yeah. Let's just get one more here, guys, for this fraud. Is there anything else that we can get for this fraud here? Okay. Spirit, clarify fraud here, Spirit. Yeah, somebody's clout hungry here. What's fraud? Sorry, guys, I went under the table. Yeah, somebody's breaking down. They need some sort of money. They need your attention. Okay, their life is shattering here. Yeah, they're guilty. They may be found guilty for fraud here, guys. And they need you. Okay, yeah, they're trying to be nurturing with you now, or they're trying to find like creative ways to be nurturing with you now. Okay, what's fraud? Yeah, they're trying to have like some sort of affair, but they had some sort of love affair here. But now they're trying to be nurturing because they may be guilty. What's guilty for fraud? What's guilty? Yeah, there's some sort of lies here. There's some sort of lies with some sort of feminine energy here. Okay, somebody's guilty. Yeah, somebody's lying to you. Okay, what's guilty here? Yeah, and you feel like that ish is played out, Cancer, okay? So there may be some exes coming back, Cancer, that think that you're the best thing and that others want to use you because they may got some sort of case going on. Let's get some more for fraud. Sorry, guys, I'm nosy. Let's get like 3 more for fraud, spirits. What else can you tell us about fraud? What else can you tell us about this fraud? Yeah, somebody is playing some sort of scarcity tactics, okay? You're letting someone go, okay? So, yeah, I'm really picking up on 2 people. One person just wants you back because you're the best option. Their life was better than you. Somebody's being a groupie, like trying to act all nice. You letting them go because they're just doing that. And the other person may have some sort of case here, okay? With scarcity tactics, yeah, look, and you're moving from that because you found out this person needs some sort of hiding place or something like that for some sort of fraud, and the other person just wishes that they never argued with you and fought with you. But you know, the person with fraud probably cheated and had other women and stuff like that, but now they need you because they're guilty in a fraud case, okay? Or those are the same people, okay? Or it's just one person. You know, you pick and choose where you know, you fit. But thank you so much, Cancer. We'll see you the next one. Mwah, your exes love you. Bye.